One thing that you learn very quickly when working with the Wrestling Hall of Fame is how passionate they are about what they do. It is a brotherhood. There's some camaraderie there. It's forged in battle or preparation, or they seem to have a bond that most sports don't. They have a great history. I mean, this is we're talking about one of the oldest sports on the planet. So it's been very interesting to learn about it, and understand it, and appreciate it. It's amazing how when you walk into this new space, it's still the very same building. The shell from the outside looks the same, but when you walk into this space, totally reconfigured. It's not the room inside a room element. There's a natural flow to the space. It's modern. It looks impactful. There's drama to what they're presenting. It's not all just fluorescent lights. It's spotlighting to evoke drama and to evoke precedence over one thing over another. It's advanced in its presentation, so we used a lot of digital. Of any space I've ever seen in my career, this one needed an upgrade more than anything. It was a journey back in time, so if you can imagine your parents' old elementary school from the 60s, 70s, that's what it looked like. It was pretty much all monotone, all tan. Displays that they have were, it was like a push pin board with pieces of paper pinned on it. So one of the things that we're going way back, that we wanted to coach the Wrestling Hall of Fame through was that they had a lot of information. They had a lot of stuff. They had a lot of memorabilia, tchotchkes, uniforms, whatever. And that there's actually more drama and more interest in showing less versus more. And that also gives them the ability to change it up a little bit. So it's okay to have a stockpile storage room somewhere that's got things that aren't on display, that you can change it out. So every time somebody comes, it is a little bit different. Technology dovetails into that because technology can change. There is an upfront investment in the technology, but it is something that can be adapted. So if a kiosk needs to act or convey information a little bit differently, it can over time. In 2 years, we could switch it out. The reality is that wrestling, just like anything else, is about people and about stories. And I think, just from a design aspect of it, I think we totally reimagined the space for them. I mean, it would have been a failure if what we ended up doing in the end was something that was very much like what they had before. But the fact that people come into this space and there really is a wow moment, that this is totally different and totally unexpected, and there's a visual spine through the building that leads you to something, and it's really very purposeful, but it doesn't feel like it's manipulating you. Those sort of things I think are exceptionally powerful, and the fact that it's just this amazing place for people to gather and to learn and to educate themselves and to experience is pretty cool.